1. 1 states the possibility of the fraction of any natural number as a product of prime. The second one is about the uniqueness of such a factorization. Proof. First, we prove the existence of prime factorization. Let us start with natural numbers. If you already a prime number, so that requires factorization is simply 2 equal to 3. Now, let n be a natural number and assume that all numbers less than n have a prime factorization. If n is a prime already, then the proof is complete. If n is composite, it has divisions other than 1 and itself. So there are two natural numbers, a and b, such a b is equal to n and b less than n. For proving by induction, a and b can be expressed as the product of prime. A is equals to P1 times P2 times so on and so forth times PR, and B is equals to Q1 times Q2 times so on and so forth times QS. For prime, there's a CI times QJ, then P1 times P2 times so on and so forth times PR times Q1 times Q2 times so on and so forth times QS equals to n. And this is the required prime factorization for n. According to the method of mathematical induction, we prove that any natural number except for 1 can be expressed as the product of prime. Next, we prove the uniqueness of the factorization of any natural number to the product of prime. Lemma 1. For two given natural numbers, a and b, consider the set of all integers ax plus by that are linear combinations of a and b with integer coefficients x and y. Let us denote this set of integers as s. First, we prove that b divides a. Applying the general formula of dividing the integer number a by the integer d, we can write a equals mb plus r, where 0 less than equal r less than b. This is the formula 1. We are going to show that the remainder r is equal to 0. Indeed, b equals a times x plus b times y. For some integers x and y, substitute this to the formula 1. You have a equals m times a times x plus b times y plus r equals m times a times x plus m times b times y plus r. You can rewrite this as r equals negative m times a times x minus m times b y plus a, or r equals negative m times a minus 1 times x minus m times b times y. The last expression for r shows that r belongs to the set S as the linear combination of a and b with integer coefficients. If we assume that r greater than 0, then r belongs to the subset P. By this reason, r should be greater or equal to d, because d is the minimal number in the subset P. This contradicts to the inequality r less than d of the formula 1, therefore r equals 0. Thus, we prove that P divides A. Similarly, P divides B. Therefore, P is the common divisor of integers A and B. Since D has the form AX plus BY, that is D equals AX plus BY. For some integers A and B, any common divisor of A and B divides D. Hence, the found number D is the greatest common divisor of integers A and B.
If the prime number P divides the product A times B of two integers and A and B, then P divides at least one of A or B. Suppose that P doesn't divide A, and prove that in this case P divides B. Since P doesn't divide A and P is a prime number, the greatest common divisor of P and A is equals to 1. Then, according to lemma 1, there exists integer x and y such that Px plus Ay is equals to 1. Multiplication by B yields the formula P Bx plus ABY is equals to B. By assumption P divides AB, therefore P divides ABY. Clearly, P divides PBX. Hence, P divides B. The lemma 2 is proved. Now, the proof of uniqueness of the factorization of any natural number to the product of prime is simple and straightforward. Suppose that they are natural numbers with several prime factorizations. Under this assumption, consider smallest natural number n. Then the prime P1 divides Q1 times Q2 times so on and so forth Qs. So by dilemma 2, P1 divides some Q1. Since P1 and Q1 are primes, we must have P1 is equals to Q1. Then N over P1 less than N, and N over P1 is equals to P2 times so on and so forth times PR is equals to Q2 times so on and so forth QS are two different primes factorization of N31. Since N over P1 is less than N, the smallest hypothetical natural number which by assumption admits two different prime factorization. The factorization above of N over P1 are identical, which means that R is equals to S and Pi is equals to Qi. For all I is equals to 2 and R is equals to S. So the original prime factorization for N are actually identical.